What's up, family, and welcome back to yet another episode with Dark Portals. Those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Like and subscribe to my channel, and let's build this channel from the ground up. Man, I'm telling you, it's a crazy world we live in. There's a lot of things been happening, agendas being pushed, people are being taken out. Man, you saw the news. Let's get right into the video.
They're channeling demons. They're doing automatic writing. Half the movies, more than half the movies you watch, more than half the books you've written in entertainment. They use their imagination, nation, people, imagi. Magi, nation, magi, magic, magician. This is where this comes from. Okay, like it's literally telling you this is magic. Movies are magic, bro. It is all witchcraft. Every movie you ever watched. What do they call the people on the shows that you watch? What do they call them? The cast. Oh, really? The cast? Because they are broadly casting a spell on everybody who watches. This is witchcraft, bro. This is why they call it that. That's why it's called the channel, or remote viewing, or remote control. It's called the channel because you are channeling a message from the lie vision, the lying visions that they are telling you.
Oh, you thought that was all done with the magic touch of a super good plastic surgeon and some ice dunking? No, sweetheart. Actually, that's called adrenochrome. Yeah, look that one up. Oh, you thought those were ladies. The first No, sweetie. A woman doesn't have a size 15 foot on accident. My foot is large, but it ain't that big. You also don't mistakenly call your wife Mike when her name is... Just saying. Oh, I can't touch that with a 10-foot pole. The reason being is that I've only read the handbook created by the creator of this place.
Agenda 2030, where the world is going to change from the way that you know it, and it's not far away. Now, I'm going to be talking in my content as follows for the next foreseeable few months, what the agenda is and how it's going to impact you. So today, my first topic is that first, there are 17, by the way, there's 17 things that they're going to do to change their sustainable development goal. Now, number one on top is to end poverty in all its forms everywhere. So I question, looking at the state of the world it is in at the moment, how can this agenda and all these world leaders come together to end world poverty? And it sounds quite simple to me. By 2030, the introduction of the CBDC, central bank digital currency, will mean that through your telephones and your wallets and your social scoring, they will evaluate how much money each person needs based on their social scoring. I'm yet to learn about the social scoring, and when I do, I'll be sharing that. And on that basis, they will send you some credits to your phone. Done. End of world poverty. How awesome is that? Keep watching, like and share for more, because I'm going to be sharing Agenda 2030 with you in its positive format of how it's going to be great for you and great for me, and how we're going to improve and make this world a much more sustainable and friendlier place to live in. Catch my drift, guys. Do you see? Enjoy your freedom. Agenda 2030 is coming and it's free for you to see, but I'm going to translate it so that you understand it. Keep watching for more, because I'm Sarah Hayati. I make money make sense, and the world money is about to change.
Cashless societies, one world government, one world religion, and now all these chips that they're implanting in people. At the end of the day, we're all going to be like robots controlling us. Just imagine. You have no right. They've taken away all your amendments. You have no right at all.
Man says LeBron made a deal with the devil and his number will be called soon. This is a crazy theory.
Let me tell you something about LeBron. We're talking about Antarctica to sell the fallen angels. No other team in the NBA wants him. His time is up.
I mean, he is
I
older.
can't wait to see these shorts. His time is up. No team wants him. He's got one more year. And when he retires, his number will be called to either him, his wife, his
You know what
daughter,
that means.
or one of his sons. Somebody has to sacrifice because we allowed you, LeBron, to pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm telling you how these deep state devils think. They want blood. Okay? We gave you what you want. You're the greatest scorer in NBA history. We need someone to be liquidated.
I hope this isn't true, but
His
we're
number
going to see.
will be called. And you got a lot of listeners. Oh, you're saying he's going to die? I'm not saying he's going to die like Kobe. Something's about to come up. Be called. You see, anyone on that, especially the rappers. We talked about this the first time I was on your power show. To go higher into the rap industry, you have to be butt broken, like you say, in humiliation. Okay? And so they're butt broken. That's the system.
Stay
And if you
weird.
don't want to give in, they'll try to destroy you.
Agenda 2030. Check this out. One world government, one world cashless currency, one world central bank, one world military, end of national sovereignty, end of privately owned property, end of the family unit, mandatory vaccines, universal basic income, microchipped tracking for all, world social credit system, thousands of FG towers, end of private transportation, end of private farms, business owned by government, travel restrictions, restricted land use. This is Agenda 2030. This is what they on. This is what they on. This is 5 years from today. 5 years. That's all people got. You got 5 years, fam. Share this beam out. You got 5 years. This is their agenda. So you can have an opinion. You say what you want to about how you feel. This is what their mission is. What up?
That's a vaccine.
You recognize?
Yes, sir. University of California, Riverside has already perfected the ability to put human vaccines into our lettuce right now. Also tomatoes has the ability to do that also for UC Berkeley. And then Big Tobacco, RJ Reynolds and stuff has perfected the ability to put a human vaccine into tobacco products.
Chairman Clements?
And is that even legal to do in the state of Tennessee, to sell those with a vaccine in them?
You recognize?
Well, I'm not arguing that point. What I'm saying is there is no law deeming those that when you go into a grocery store, you should know as a consumer, this head of lettuce is a head of lettuce. The head of lettuce right next to it could contain a vaccine in it. All we're saying is if it does have the vaccine in it, make sure it's listed as a pharmaceutical so people can get the proper dosage.
You recognize?
Thank you. Well, my question is right now, can you walk into a grocery store and there be a head of lettuce for sale that has a vaccine in it? I don't think that's allowed under state law presently. And if it is, and you have to list it as a pharmaceutical, are we going to then have Walgreens pharmacists with a refrigerated section? I mean, how's this going to play out?
You recognize?
Thank you. This is more of a consumer protection bill right here, is to make sure that if you're going in to buy tomatoes and there's a polio vaccine in there, that you are aware of what you're buying has a polio vaccine. The problem you have is if it's not treated as a pharmaceutical being.
Wow, no, like seriously, they're pushing this thing way too far. I mean, if it's not your food, it's your water supply. What the hell do they want us to eat and drink? If they keep poisoning and doing all this weird shit.
You're seeing right here is manufactured plastic rice, and there's a lot of videos all over the internet of people getting like rubbery rice. I'm going to show you soon, but look at this. This is what's going on right now, and people are starting to notice. Look at this. He like crumbles up the rice. He knows it's not natural and it's bouncy, like rubber rice, right? So we need to make sure that we're getting, again, organic food. There's a way to check if your rice is, plastic or if it's natural. And I'm going to show you right now. Just throw a little bit in a hot cast iron pan. And if it starts popping up, then you know it's real. If it starts melting, then you know it is plastic. And you're going to see in this video, the rice, it starts popping up and changing colors. That is what it should do. It's natural. See how it's popping up? See how they're all popping? And start changing a little bit more brown because they're burning. This is natural rice. But if it starts melting in the pan, you don't want to eat it. So be very, very careful, guys. Okay? Peace and love.
Imagine what that plastic is doing to your body.
What have you contributed to the world?
I'm not sure if you're aware, but I created the world's most popular computer operating system.
No, of course. But as we all know, it wasn't actually you who created it. As a matter of fact, the predecessor of Windows, MS-DOS, was created by Gary Kildall, which you then basically stole from him for a couple of dollars.
It's not just development. There's a whole lot of important factors to running an enormously successful company like Microsoft.
So then let's leave the computer world for a moment. You have been a major spokesperson for COVID vaccines during the pandemic.
Yes.
What exactly makes you a computer engineer who didn't even program his initial product himself, a valid representative of the pharmaceutical industry?
I have read a lot of books about that
yes,
topic.
But how does that?
Wait a second. And met with specialists from the field all over the world.
Mr. Gates, with all due respect, how do you feel about it now?
Esto va para la fábrica de diablitos, de salchichas, de jamonada, de lo que a usted le gusta. Vea, pura ricura, y eso usted se lo come, mire. Esto va para la fábrica de mortadela. Bendiciones.
We all know about the hot dogs, man.
Every American sitting at home right now needs to realize that you are paying for a genocide.
Rise up! Rise up, America! Rise up! It is time to take back this country from these corrupt politicians. It is time. It is beyond time.
We're going out to the voting dog.
Thank you for your service.
You see, this is what happens when you speak out. These people are trying to do something good, yet the security guard handling her doesn't realize that whose side he's speaking here. He's on the wrong side. People, we need to stand up, and I salute those two people for standing up for what is right. And we need to pay attention because those are the people that know what's happening behind the curtains. And we should pay attention to that.
You know what I saw when they landed? Spin it. I spin it. You know the number of the beast is 6. You know who they're working for. That guy right there. Pow. Right there. The same little thing right there going out of his head. NASA means to journey or to travel. And in the very first book of Job, Satan told God he was just traveling.
Doesn't this raise your eyebrows?
Coca-Cola just signed a 5-year, $1.1 billion deal with Microsoft. 5 years ago, it was discovered that there were fluorescent nanoparticles in Coca-Cola. Now, if I were a conspiracy theorist, I might think there were more to this partnership.
Now, according to reports, Microsoft and the Coca-Cola Company have announced a 5-year strategic partnership to align Coca-Cola's core technology strategy system-wide. So it is said to enable the adoption of leading-edge technology and foster innovation and productivity globally. Using Azure OpenAI service, Coca-Cola is currently exploring the use of generative AI-powered digital assistants. Now, did you know they have found nanotechnology in Coca-Cola and in Pepsi products? Have a look at this. The biodistribution study in major organs indicated that the NPs were easily accumulated in the digestive tract, and they were able to cross the blood-brain barrier and dispersed into the brain. Questions, and of course suspicions, have been raised in recent years.
Man, and I've still been drinking Coca-Cola. I'm telling you, as I said previously when I started the video, these people are turning us into robot zombies or something. At the end of the day, there's so much of these nanotechnology in your body that they can start controlling you. Just think about it.
While they have us busy hating each other and being divided, this is what's happening.
10 out of the 19 states in which Bill Gates owns farmland, along with at least another 10, have recently made it legal to dispose of human bodies into the municipal water supply, allowing human remains to be added into biosolid-sourced fertilizer. It's called alkaline hydrolysis and is referred to in pop culture as being very, very green. Spiritual leaders have strongly objected to alkaline hydrolysis because they say it is disrespectful to the human body, the vessel of a divine soul. And it's understandable why they say this. In alkaline hydrolysis, the human body is liquefied with lye and poured down the sewer to mix in with the community's excrement. And if that weren't bad enough, this biosludge is then collected from municipal water treatment plants and used as so-called fertilizer on factory farms. The official excuse is that it saves the government money for expensive toxic waste disposal. Meanwhile, we are all being sold food that has been grown with a toxic biosludge made up of human remains and excrement, which is then loaded with new and strange nanotechnology. Interestingly, the dystopian movie Soylent Green took place in 2022.
They're making our food out of people. Next thing, they'll be breeding us like cattle for food. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them.
Promise, Tiger. I promise. I'll tell the exchange.
You tell everybody. Listen to me, Hatcher. You gotta tell them. Silent Green is people!
Okay, I just talked to one of my liberal friends, and I'm telling you, they are brainwashing them to hate Trump as much as we're brainwashed to hate Biden. Like, they literally think Trump is like a pedophile. Everything that we think about Biden and despise him for, somehow, again, like, I'm clearly brainwashed because I'm like, how could they think that about Trump? I don't know, maybe I'm brainwashed too. I don't know. All I'm saying is we need to, like, put that aside for a second and not be eating. Okay, and you can look this up. Go look it up yourself, even though, of course, they're going to hide it on Google and all these places. But the fact of the matter is, people have found human effing remains in McDonald's and teeth. Did you guys see the video? The woman was crying just like 2 weeks ago because her daughter found a tooth in her chicken effing nugget. Let me know if you guys want me to do a reel on that. Let me know what you think about all of this. I'm just so grossed out. There's a better way. I'm happy to help you escape the matrix. If you're ready to stop playing their games and make enough money and have enough time to grow your own actual vegetables and foods, just comment.
I will continue adding videos about Soylent Green here on this channel. Because how much proof do we still need? These people are literally killing us. Destroying us from the inside. If we don't go do our own research and we see what we're actually consuming, we are basically harming ourselves, harming our children and everyone around us. Like we would say, we're not part of the cult, but yet we follow their practices. We do all the shit that we're not supposed to do without us even knowing that we're doing it.
Turn us up for y'all. They just released this video of a UFO. They said this joint just took one of our best missiles and it just kept flying. This is the orb right here, y'all. And the missile that the military shot at this joint is designed to tear through tanks and bunkers. Y'all, watch this shit. Boom. And that joint bounced off and kept moving like Marshawn Lynch. All I know, y'all, is that shit is not man-made.
Is that AI or was it real?
this. This is what I just saw on Twitter. This comes from Libs of TikTok. Omar says, Charlie Kirk is coming to my couch tomorrow. I really hope someone evaporates him. Literally. And then this loser says, let's just say, all right, let's figure out who these pieces of shit are right fucking now, bro. Fuck that. All right. Chat, I want you guys, let's find out who the fuck these scumbags are right fucking now, man. Let's find out what's this fucking bitch ass nigga's name? Najra? These guys think it's a fucking game, huh?
There's a reason why I put these clips in there. You see, Charlie Kirk, he did his thing. Look, I'm on no side, I'm not picking sides, because this Charlie Kirk situation is leaving everybody divided. Some say this, some say that. Look, the man couldn't even speak his mind, and then this happens. But yet there's another theory, that he's still alive, and it is all a game and a show, and it was all acting, and man, I don't know. I don't even want to comment too much on it and what I believe, because I don't know the truth. I don't know what the truth is. Is he still alive? Was it all a show? There's some evidence pointing to it, but yet I cannot say that. Some people just bluntly say it out there, but maybe the guy's really not here with us anymore. May his soul rest in peace. I don't know what the real story is, but all the shit that's been happening in America, all the lies, man, you don't know what to believe anymore. These people take us for fools. That's what they're doing. So you don't know if he's really shot or not. What are you guys' take on this? It's a very sensitive topic. That's why I don't want to mention anything or choose any side or towards where I'm leaning, because I'm careful as to what I say. But tell me what you guys think.
All right, here's what I'm going to hate to do. Destroy everybody's illusion. Listen up. Charlie Kirk was not assassinated. That was a stage show, an illusion. MK Ultra 2.0. Traumatize the people, get them emotional, and watch them make dumb choices. I seen the footage. Bullet hole on his shirt, that moves to the neck. Air blasting his shirt to touch his face. Glitches, ring switch from ring finger to pinky finger. Listen, I can go on and on. It's CGI. Fake. He ain't dead. He's bought out, relocated. Anybody you see on national TV, paid actors, period. Trump talks about central casting all the time. Look it up. You can also research crisis actors. I'm not insensitive. He's fine. He's part of the act. But here's the truth. They don't want you to know the real enemy ain't out there. It's the war inside you. This is the mirrorverse. Your beliefs shape your reality. Hate someone out there, you're just fighting with yourself. Stop giving your power away to illusions. You are the one. You create the world you walk in. Remember that.
You see, like I said, leave this whole Charlie Kirk, leave everybody back divided.
And everyone needs to listen up, because all I see is that everyone's attention on the news, in social media, in everyday conversation, they're all talking about one thing: the events that happened last week. It was terrible, and people are scared that we're about to enter a darker time into the nation, in the country. But what they're not talking about is, why is the military so on edge? Why are my sources telling me that they are preparing for something? And not just in America, I'm talking about other countries overseas. We have NATO that is meeting now to discuss how to handle the situation with Russia and their drones. But I think all these events are connected because, listen, this is not a coincidence that we've had the drones, the UAP and the UFO hearing, the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse, all in 1 month. Okay, the predictions for September are crazy, but now all this stuff is coming true. So we need to be ready, and something big could happen.
This very well could be the clearest sign of life that we've ever found on Mars.
So last July, NASA's Perseverance rover found a leopard-spotted rock at Mars. And scientists immediately knew. It was interesting, we hadn't seen anything like that before.
What we saw in this rock were these layers of very fine-grained, rusty red mudstone that had in them these incredible features, these things that we took to calling poppy seeds, which are the sort of dark black spots in the rock. and leopard spots, which are these kind of ring-shaped features that have dark rims around them.
They've done the analysis on these leopard spots, and we think they are potentially made by some sort of ancient life. This finding by our incredible Perseverance rover is the closest we've actually come to discovering ancient life on Mars.
The discovery of a potential biosignature or a feature or signature that could be consistent with biological processes, but that requires further work and study to confirm a biological origin.
That's interesting. Yo, and that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Tell me what you guys think about all these clips I just showed you, especially the Charlie Kirk one. What do you guys think about it? What is really happening? And like that guy said, it's like everybody's preparing for something major to happen in the world that will shift everything. It's the beast system coming into place. Everything is being pushed, agendas being pushed. There's a reason why all of these things are happening. It is by design. Everything they do, it's according to a plan. That's what I believe. But what do you guys believe? Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love.